Hello po. Good evening po sa lahat. Okay, welcome to the Gurongpinoy Civil Service Examination Review on Numerical Reasoning. Ako po si Coach Isan. Ako po yung swinerting nag-top 1 nung nakaraang September 2023 na LET. And today, I'm honored to be your coach to help you review for your CSE, which is coming very soon. So tag your friends, share the Facebook link. We will start in a while. Good evening sa mga members at sa mga hindi pa members ng Gurong Pinoy. Join na po kayo, magpa-member na kayo sa Gurong Pinoy. Send lang po kayo ng message sa Gurong Pinoy Facebook page, and one of their very helpful staff will help you po. Okay? So, good evening. Let's start with a prayer. Dear Lord, I come to you to ask for your guidance and direction in this study session. I ask that the Holy Spirit fill me with strength, creativity, and understanding to get through my studies without difficulty or sin. Help me hold my focus and attention. Help me to retain all that I learned. Please make my mind sharp and keep distractions at bay. If any part of my studying is weak or lacking in some way, let it be revealed so that I may correct it. Thank you for this opportunity to learn. Amen. Coach, di po namin kayo marinig. Wait lang. Naririnig na po ninyo ako? Okay. Kinabahan ako bigla kasi may nabasa ako, hindi daw ako marinig. Okay, sige, let's start. I think the PDF file was already given to the members of the gurongpinoy CSE na group. And I hope you answered the questions. Tip ko lang, when you're studying mathematics, ang mathematics kasi hindi siya spectator sport. Ang sabi nga ng isang mathematician, si Paul Halmos, the best way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics. So you have to practice, practice, practice. So in our review tonight, I hope you will participate. Pasensya, hindi ko na-edit yung slides ko na dapat yung choices 1, 2, 3, 4. Nasulat ko A, B, C, D. So for tonight, just type in your answer, you write the number, and then the letter of your choice. Okay, so let's start. Let's dive right in. First question, what is 3/4 of 28? Is it letter A, 7, B, 14, C, 28, or D, 21? Please type in your answers in the comment box. Okay, I'm still waiting. What is your answer for number 1? What is 3/4 of 28? So may nakita na akong answer, letter D. Okay, letter D, 21. Ngayong gabi, Marie. Okay, this one's very easy, no? Actually, very easy. Here, you just need to remember that pag sinabi natin na 3/4, that's actually 3 times 1/4 or tatlong 1/4. So the easiest way to solve this problem would be to first get 1/4 of 28 and then you multiply that by 3. So ang 3/4 is actually 3 times 1/4. So the easiest way to do it, divide 28 by 4, and this will give us 7. And then this quotient that we got, we multiply that by 3. So 7 times 3 is equal to 21. So the correct answer is letter D, which is 21. Okay, good job sa nakakuha ng letter D. Ay, may nanonood na classmate ko sa PEC. Hi, Aris. So I think everyone got it correctly. Sige. Next, let's go to number 2. 5.23 multiplied by 10 raised to 6 is equal to blank. Letter A, 523.000. Letter B, 5,230,000. Letter C, 523,000. Or letter D, 52,300. Sige, so please write the number 2, and then followed by the letter of your choice. So when we're multiplying a number by a power of 10. In fact, no, if you expand itong 10 raised to 6, 10 raised to 6 is actually 1 followed by 6 zeros. So that's 1 million. So I'm getting your answers now. I think all of you answered letter B, 5,230,000. So let's check. So ano ang rule if we multiply a number by a power of 10? So ang gagawin lang natin dyan, sorry. Oops. Hindi ko na lang siya isulat. If we multiply a number by a power of 10, you just need to move the decimal place to the right, the same number of places as the exponent here. So, ang exponent natin sa 10 is 6. So, ang gagawin natin, i-move lang natin yung point, decimal point, i-move lang natin siya 6 places to the right. So, if we multiply this by 10 raised to 6, so you have, let's just write the digits first, 5, 2, 3, and then our initial position for our decimal point was here. We move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then let's just fill in the zeros here. So, isang zero, dalawang zero, third zero, fourth zero. So, the answer that we get, that's actually 5, the digits 5, 2, 3, followed by 4 zeros. So, let's put commas here. This is our ones place, tens place, hundreds place. So, we have a comma. And then 1, 2, 3, and then we have another comma here. So, the correct answer is 5,230,000. So, that's letter B. Okay. So may nag-answer, sabi niya letter A, pero sabi niya joke lang. Joke lang kasi yung answer talaga niya is letter B. Nagjo-joke lang siya. Sige. Okay. Let's go to question number 3. Okay. Which of the following is a proportion? Letter A, 4:9 is equal to 3:7. Letter B, 1/2 is to 3/5. Equals 5:4. Letter C, 5:4 equals 15:12. Or letter D, 0.1 is to 20 equals 0.5 is to 10. Okay, so this is a problem involving ratio and proportions. Please type in your answers. Is it letter A, letter B, letter C, or letter D? Okay, I'm seeing letter C. Meron din nag-letter A and letter B. So yeah. Let's check. Okay. So, pag sinabi natin ratio and proportion, ratio is the relationship between two quantities. And then pag sinabi natin proportion, yung dalawang ratio, they are equivalent or they are equal. So example, we have this proportion A is to B as C is to D. Tawag natin dito sa B at saka sa C, yung nasa loob bale, ito yung mga means. And then yung A at D, tawag natin sa kanila kasi sila yung nasa ends, no? Sila yung mga extremes. And then whenever we have a proportion, it will always satisfy the following property. So ito dapat natin tong i-remember. Ang product ng mga extremes always shall equal sa product of the means whenever you have a proportion. In other words, if you multiply A and D, the product that you get will be the same as the product that you get when you multiply B and C. So in this problem, you just need to check if nasatisfy ba ang property na to. Kasi if hindi siya nasatisfy, hindi pala siya proportion. So let's check yung mga choices one by one. In letter A, yung extremes natin are 4 and 7. So that's 4 times 7, 28. And then yung product ng means natin, that's 9 times 3. So that's 27. So they are not equal. Therefore, yung letter A, hindi pala siya proportion. So let's go to letter B. Ang sa letter B naman, yung extremes natin, 1/2 times, 1/2 and 4, so we get the product 1/2 times 4, this is equal to 2. And then i-check natin if equal ba siya sa product of means, that's 3/5 times 5, and 3/5 times 5 is just equal to 3. So here we have 2, but here we have 3, so hindi din siya equal. So hindi din to proportion. Let's go to letter C. Product of extremes, that's 5 times 12, which is 60. And then product of extremes is 4 times 15, which is also 60. So may nakuha na tayo na answer. Equal na siya, no? Si 60 ang product of extremes, 60 din ang product of means. Check na lang din natin yung letter D. So 0.1 times 10, this is the product of the extremes. And then product of the means, that's 20 times 0.5. But here, yung 0.1 times 10, so i-relate natin yung sa number 2 natin kanina. Whenever you're multiplying by a product or a power of 10, move mo lang yung decimal place to the right according to the number of zeros. So this is just equal to 1. Whereas this one, 20 times 0.5, you multiply and the product that you get here is how much? This is 10. So they're not equal. Of course, no, kasi may nakita na tayong isa. So the correct answer here is letter C. So whenever we're dealing with proportions, always remember this property. Product of extremes is equal to product of the means. So may iba pa no na nagkamali. Siguro na ano sila kasi magkalapit lang yung 28 at 27. So the correct answer is letter C. Okay. Let's go to question number 4. Okay. Evaluate 17 plus 77 divided by 11 plus 22 minus 8 times 5. Letter A, 80. Letter B, negative 16. Letter C, 6. Or letter D, 112. Okay, please type in your answers. Okay, so itong question na to, this involves the order of operations. So meron tayong mnemonic dyan for the order of operations. It's what we call PEMDAS. Or some would refer to it as the please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So ang order of operations natin, PEMDAS, dapat unahin natin whatever yung nasa parenthesis. That's for P, parenthesis. E for exponents, and then M for multiplication, and D for division, A for addition, and then S for subtraction. Always remember, we're doing it from left to right. So for M and D, same sila ng order sa PEMDAS. Ang gagawin mo na operation first is kung sino yung nauna sa kanila, from left to right. The same with the pair AS. For addition and subtraction, you do it from left to right, whichever operation comes first. So, for this problem, we have 17 plus 77 divided by 11 plus 22 minus 8 times 5. So, di ba, PEMDAS. Wala tayong parenthesis, wala tayong exponent. So, punta na tayo sa MDAS. Now, for MDAS or MD, di ba, whichever comes first from left to right. And here we have a division. So this is what we will do first. Okay, we will do this first. 77 divided by 11, that's a 7. So copy lang natin yung 17. And then this one, this is 7. And then plus 22. So hindi pa natin to gagawin yung addition. So plus 22. And then we have minus 8 times 5. So this multiplication. So we perform this multiplication and 8 times 5 is equal to 40. And then we now go to the next pair of operations, the AS, addition, subtraction. We do the addition first. Oh no, we do whatever comes first from left to right. So 17 plus 7, so in fact, we can do it now in one go. 17 plus 7, this is 24. And then, so plus 22, and then minus 40. 24 plus 22, that's 46. And then minus 40, and we get 6. Which is letter C. Sige, most of you got it correctly. Okay. Some answered B and D. It's actually letter C, no? So always remember order of operation, PEMDAS. We do it from left to right. Whichever comes first between M and D, whichever comes first between A and S. Okay. Sige, moving on to question number 5. Okay, let's find the missing number. We're given the following sequence or number sequence: 9, 6, 18, 15, 45, 42, 126. So what could the missing number be? Letter A, is it 123? Or B, 129? C, 375? Or D, 378? So yeah, please type in your answers. Okay, may nakita na akong number 5. Sabi nila letter A. Meron din nag-letter D at letter B. Oh, hati na sila, no? Iba-iba na yung sagot. May A, may D, may B. Pero mas marami atang nag-A. Actually, hati. Oh, sige. Mas marami nang nag-A. A nga ba? Sige, check natin, ha? So, when we are trying to find the missing number in a sequence, so check natin if increasing ba siya or decreasing. Lumalaki ba yung number or lumiliit ba sila? So ito, 9, from 9 to 6, nag-decrease siya, no? Pero from 6 to 18, lumaki siya. And then from 18 to 15, lumiit ulit. So this tells us na hindi to siya yung sequence na may constant na difference between two consecutive terms. Okay? Hindi din siya yung sequence na may constant na multiplier sa mga succeeding terms. So ano kaya ang pattern dito? So you might notice, so i-inspect mo yung sequence. Yun naman talaga yung dapat mong gawin pag whenever you encounter a sequence. Inspect mo, or you try to find what the pattern is. Okay, so tingnan natin yung ito. So, at first glance siguro na hindi niyo agad makita what's the pattern. But let's look at this ones, the second and the third terms. From 6 to 18, diba? 6, 18, this is times 3. Times 3. And then, let's check. Ang 15 at 45, 15 times 45, 15 times 3 is equal to 45. So, this is also times 3. And then here, we have 42 times 126 times 3 ulit. Okay, so may nakita na tayong pattern, pero for these pairs lang. So, check natin ngayon, ano kayang pattern for yung sa remaining na terms ng sequence. Ito, we go from 9 to 6, and then 18 to 15. So, di ba, nag-subtract ka lang ng 3. So, here, you're subtracting 3. And then here, you're also subtracting 3. The same way, itong 45, mag-subtract ka ng 3 to get a 42. So, what will we do now to get the next term in the sequence? What is our missing number? So, minus 3 times 3, minus 3 times 3, minus 3 times 3. So, the next would be to do a minus 3. So, we will do a minus 3 here. So, that's 126 minus 3. So, the answer is 123. So, the correct answer is letter A. Okay? So, yung pattern natin dito, hindi siya hindi siya nag-add ka lang always or nag-multiply ka lang always. May siya, nag-minus 3, tapos nag-times 3, minus 3 times 3. Nag-alternate yung operation na pinerform. So, whenever you're working with a sequence, i-examine nyo talaga kung ano yung pattern. Okay? Huwag kayo agad mag-conclude. Kasi 9 and 6 na yung first two terms. Nag-conclude na agad kayo, minus 3. So, or pag nakita nyo, 6, 18, times 3 na agad. So, hindi So, dapat i-examine kung ano yung pattern. Okay? Sige, let's go to number 6. A person's salary has increased from 18,000 to 20,700. What is the percentage increase in his salary? Sana all, no? Nag-increase ang sweldo. From 18,000 daw, Nag-increase yung sweldo niya to 20,700. Ano daw yung percentage increase ng salary niya? Percentage increase. So, ang formula dito, I'll wait for your answers. Ang formula to get the percentage increase is, ito siya, percent, let me write na lang, percent change. This will be equal to the new amount minus the original amount or the initial amount. And then you get the difference and then you divide the difference by the original amount. And then you multiply this by 100%. Sige. Binigay ko na formula. Let's check if kuha nila yung correct answer. So, yung mga sagot, letter C for number 6. Sige. So, yung iba, no, kasi ako din before, no, nag-review ako, hindi ako talaga mahilig mag-comment sa nakikinig ako kay Coach Mac, hindi ako masyadong mahilig mag-type in ang answer ko sa comment box. Siguro may ganyan din sa inyo, pero I hope na you're doing it kahit man lang sa isang piece of paper while you're listening to me. Kasi nga sabi ko kanina, kailangan talaga practice. Basta mathematics. Okay, sige. For this problem, our original amount is 18,000. This is the original amount. And this is our new amount. So original or new, or the initial and then the final. So the percent change in this case, according to this formula, so just plug in the values, our new salary is 20,700 minus our initial salary was 18,000. And then we get this difference, divide it by 18,000. Whatever we get here, we multiply that by 100%. Okay, now 20,700 minus 18,000, this is 2,700. And then we divide this by 18,000 and then times 100%. Okay, now shortcut, whenever you have something like this, no, na may maraming zero sa taas, meron ding maraming zero sa baba, towards the end of the number. So you can easily remove this zero. So may dalawang zero ako dito, may tatlong zero ako dito. So tanggalin ko na yung dalawang zero sa taas at sa baba. Okay? Shortcut na to. So yung fraction mo, magiging 27 over 180 na lang siya. Okay, so let's just work on this fraction first before we multiply it by 100%. Okay, so simplify this fraction. Can easily see, no, that 27 and 180, they're both divisible by 9. So we can divide both by 9. 27 divided by 9 is 3. Ang 180 divided by 9 is 20. Tama ba? So that's 3 over 20. And 3 over 20, if we will convert this to decimal, so 3 divided by 20, so actually the easiest, I'll show you the easiest way to do it. Because you want it to be written in percent, no? It's easier to convert a decimal if your denominator is a power of 10. So, para mas madali mo ma-convert, kasi 20 naman ito, if i-multiply mo both numerator and denominator by 5, you get 15 over 100. Okay? Here, I'm multiplying this by 5. Why did I multiply it by 5? So, I will get a 100 in the denominator. Why do I want a 100 in the denominator? Because I want it to be easier to convert to decimal. If I have 15 over 100, I can easily convert that to 0.15. Okay? Actually, kuha mo na agad dito ang sagot. So, itong fraction na to, this is now 0.15. Multiply that one by 100%. So, our answer will be 15%. And that is letter C. So I'll try to teach you some shortcuts na for easy calculation even without the use of calculator. So I hope magamit nyo. So itong ginawa natin kanina, if may, let's say, may 2 zero ka sa numerator tapos may 3 zero ka sa baba, so pwede mo na tanggalin agad yung mga zeros para hindi na masyadong malaki yung numbers na you're dealing with. Kasi the bigger the numbers you're dealing with, mas malaking chance na magkamali. So, simplify whenever possible. Okay, let's go to, mahina po ang audio. Okay na? Medyo namamaos na kasi ulit ako kasi inuubo ako. Okay na ba, Daniel? Okay na audio? Ang bilis na explanation. Sige, bagalan ko ha. Malakas naman po, sabi ni Facebook user, malakas naman daw. Okay, thank you Facebook user. Okay na po, ma'am. Okay. Sige. Ma'am, paulit po. Which item? Number 6, ito. So, this problem, okay, it's asking about the percentage increase. So, para makuha natin yung percentage increase, ito yung gagamitin natin na formula. So, kunin mo lang yung difference nung final amount at saka yung initial amount. Tapos, i-divide mo by the initial amount. Then, whatever result you get, you multiply by 100%. So here, we're just plugging in. No? The new amount is 20,700. The original amount is 18,000. So, yung difference nila is 2,700. And then, divide that by 18,000. So, yung technique na tinuro ko kanina, kasi may 2 zero to si 27 or so 2,700. And then, si 18,000 naman, may 3 siyang zero. So, pwede ko natanggalin agad yung zeros dito. Para instead na yung i-compute ko is 2,700 over 18,000. So if you have something like that, kasi 0, naman yung mga last digits nila, tanggalin ko na tong 0, tsaka 0. So 2 zero tinanggal ko, tanggalan ko din ang 2 zero si denominator. So instead na thousands yung number mo, magiging na lang siya, 27 over 180. Okay? Itong last na 0 ni 180, hindi mo siya pwede nang tanggalin kasi wala nang 0 sa taas. So that's one shortcut. And then, when you're here, what we're trying to do next is to convert it into decimal. So, hindi pwede na stop na lang tayo dito sa 27 over 180 kasi wala naman siya sa choices, di ba? Yung choices natin are all in percentage. So, yung goal natin is i-convert natin siya to decimal. So, to convert natin siya to decimal, yung first na ginawa ko is simplify ko muna siya. So, si 27 at saka si 180, so you can check no 27. Ano kaya ang mga numbers na I will get a product of 27. So, yung 27, let me write this down. 27 is just 9 times 3, no? 9 times 3. And then yung 180 is 9 times 20. So pareho naman silang may factor na 9 sa baba at sa taas. So cancel ko na siya. And then, simplest form ng fraction is 3 over 20. Oops. Okay. And then, yung next na goal mo naman is i-decimal siya, no? Actually, you can divide, you can convert this immediately to decimal. I'm trying to teach you some techniques para mag-deal with fractions. Kasi very big pa yung mga numbers. Gusto mo mas lumiit pa yung numbers that you're dealing with. Kasi wala kayong calculator, di ba? So, yung 3 over 20, if you want, sige, you can also divide it. You can perform division. Wait, hindi ko na lang siya itanggalin. I'll just add another here. So 3 divided by 20. So when you're performing division, so si 3 mas maliit siya kay 20, di ba? So lagyan natin siya ng decimal point dito. And then sa tapat sa taas, meron din siyang another decimal point. So lagyan natin ng 0. And then you think of this now as 30. 30 divided by 20 is 1. 1 times 20 is 20. And then we subtract. 30 minus 20 is 10. And then yung 10, mas maliit ulit siya sa 20. So dagdag ulit tayo ng 0. So 100 divided by 20, that's 5. And 5 times 20 is 100. 100 minus 100 is 0. So ang 3 over 20 is 0.15. Okay? Itong technique na ginawa ko kanina, hi Coach Toto. Andito si Coach Toto. Hi Coach. So, itong ginawa ko kanina, kasi kung ayaw niyong gumawa ng long division, pwede niyo din gawin to na shortcut. Kasi di ba when you say percentage or percent, that's part of 100. Okay? Ibig sabihin ng, pag sinabi mong 50%, that's 50 out of 100. Pag sinabi mo 25%, that's 25 out of 100. So because yung 20, kung i-multiply mo siya by 5, you get 100. So pwede ko nang gawin na lang yon para makuha ko 100 in the denominator. So multiply ko both numerator and denominator by 5, and I get 15 over 100, which in decimal is just 0.15. Okay? So you can use this technique, or if medyo nalilito kayo dito, of course you can always do long division. So yung decimal natin is 0.15. We want to write that as a percentage. So just move the decimal point 2 places to the right. Okay? Actually, humaba lang yung computation no, kasi I'm presenting different solutions. Ang nakakaganda sa math kasi, ang daming ways to solve a problem. Okay? That's one very good thing about math. Like, isolve mo siyang ganito, isolve mo siyang ganyan. As long as yung process mo is logical naman, then you will still arrive at the correct answer. In fact, some of you siguro iba yung solution na ginawa kaysa sa solution ko. And that's okay. Okay? Sige, let's go to number 7. Madali ang math pag alam agad ang formula. Dugo na ang utak ko sa haba ng computation. So, humaba lang yun kasi I'm presenting different ways to solve it. Sige, number 7 tayo. An octopus weighed 5-6 kilograms. After 2 weeks, its weight increased by 3/10 kilograms. But afterwards, it lost 1/5 kilograms in weight as it was sick. What is its current weight? Letter A, 14 over 15 kilograms. Letter B, 4/3 kilogram. Letter C, 1/3 kilogram. Or letter D, 7/11 kilogram. Sabi na Marie, Coach, bet ko po yung long division para mas madali. Okay. Hello po, Coach. Meron po kayong list ng mga math formula para guide rin po namin. Actually, no, I don't really recommend na nag-memorize ng formula. Kasi sa dami-dami ng formula sa math, mas maganda pa din na mag-solve kayo ng problems para practice ninyo. While nag-practice kayo, may encounter kayong formula. And hopefully, kung paano yung sinolve yung problem na yun, maano mo talaga siya, ma-recall mo talaga siya. Mas ma-recall mo talaga yung math pag nag-solve ka, kaysa mag-memorize ka ng formula. Hina talaga ako sa fractions, tabang mga langit. Daghan na siya fractions, no? Sige, let's solve this one. So, first, we have ilang fractions tayo? 1, 2, 3 fractions meron tayo. Initially, the octopus weighed 5-6 kilograms. Okay. And then, si octopus, siguro ang dami niyang kinain, nag-increase daw yung weight niya by 3/10 kilogram. So, it increased by, so nadagdagan ng 3/10 kilogram. So, pag sinabi natin nadagdagan, Yung operation dyan is addition. So, plus 3/10. And then, afterwards, nagkasakit siya, siguro, may nakain siyang hindi nag-agree sa tummy niya, nagkasakit siya, nabawasan siya ng 1/5 kilogram. So, nabawasan. Ano yung operation natin dyan? So, kung nabawasan, operation dyan is subtraction. So, minus 1/5. Okay. What is its current weight? So, ito na yun ang hinahanap natin. Kailangan natin i-perform yung operations dito. Okay lang sana kung whole numbers, but we're dealing with fractions. And yung fractions pa natin, iba-iba yung denominator nila. So, anong gagawin natin pag may mga fractions tayo na iba-iba yung denominator? Ano yung unang gagawin natin? Anong hahanapin natin? Kailangan natin hanapin ang what should we look for? We should look for the okay. Wala pa nagko-comment. Ano kaya hahanapin natin? Whenever we're dealing with fractions, if we need to add or subtract fractions, we need to find the LCD or the least common denominator. Okay? So the least common denominator, pag sinabi mong least common denominator or LCD, this is the least common multiple of the denominators. Okay? So yung gagawin natin, hahanapin natin yung least common multiple ng 6, ng 10, at saka ng 5. Okay? Now, what's the easiest way to do this? Because you have a 10 here, it's very easy to get multiples of 10. Diba? Remember nyo yung siguro, nadaanan nyo din yung elementary days nyo, 10, 20, 30, 40. Yung ang tawag doon, Chinese garter. Ito yung mga multiples ni 10. Okay? So, kahit tingnan ko lang yung multiples ni 10, hindi ko na-check yung multiples ni 6 and 5. I-check ko lang isa-isa. Itong multiples ni 10, hanapin ko yung pinakamaliit na multiple ni 10 na divisible siya pareho by 6 and 5. Okay? So, start natin sa 10. Pwede ko bang gawin 10 divided by 6? Hindi pwede, di ba? Kasi may magkaka-remainder ka. So, out na to si 10. How about 20? Ang 20 divided by 6 naman, hindi din pwede kasi may remainder. Let's go to 30. 30 divided by 6, pwede because it's equal to 5. And of course, 30 divided by 5 will be equal to 6. So may nahanap na tayo na multiple ni 10 na divisible by both 6 and 5. We don't need to check the other multiples because we are looking for the smallest or the least. Okay? So ang LCD natin dito will be, ito na, 30. Okay? So, sulat tayo ng mahabang fraction bar and then we put the LCD here at the bottom. And then, when we are adding or subtracting fractions with the LCD, so LCD, divide natin dito sa 6. So, 30 divided by 6 is 5 times 5, that's 25. And then copy the addition sign, plus. Let's do the same for our second fraction. 30 divided by 10 is 3 times 3 is 9. And then copy the sign, the operation again, that's minus. 30 divided by 5 is 6 times 1 is 6. Okay. So all that's left to do now is to compute the numerator. Meron tayong 25 plus 9, that is 34. And then, still have to subtract 6 from 34. And 34 minus 6 is, pila? 28 over 30. Okay, check natin sa choices. Walang 28 over 30. O, pag ganyan, huwag kayong magpanik. Baka kailangan mo lang i-simplify yung sagot mo. So, 28 over 30, simplify natin. Ang 28, kung i-divide natin siya by 2, makukuha natin is 14. Yung 30 naman, kung i-divide natin by 2, yung makukuha naman natin ay 15. So, yung fraction na 28/30, equal lang siya sa 14/15. Which is, andito siya sa choices natin. That's letter A. So, the answer here is letter A. Okay? Sige. So, whenever you're dealing with fractions, no, always express it in its simplest form. Malamang sa malamang, yung choices also expressed in simplest form. So, wag magpanic agad, try mong simplify yung fraction mo. Okay, let's go to number 8. What is 7 1/5% of 465 rounded to the nearest tenth? Letter A, is it 33? Letter B, 33.4? Letter C, 33.5? Or letter D, 33.48? Sige. While you're typing your answers, I'll just write something here to guide us in our solution later. Okay, so here we have a decimal, 100,000. Okay. So ano siya, no, marami kang gagawin sa problem na to. Kunin mo yung 7 1/5% of 465, and then after that, you round it to the nearest tenth. Sige, good evening sa mga kaka-join lang. So, 7 1/5%. Convert muna natin siya to decimal. Kung wala pa yung percent, disregard muna natin yung percent. 7 1/5 lang. Yung 1/5, okay, let's do long division. So 1 divided by 5, we can't do that. So we add a point and then a 0, just like what we did kanina. So 10 divided by 5 is 2. 2 times 5 is 10. And 10 minus 10 is 0. So yung fraction na 1/5 in decimal, that's 0.2. So yung fraction na 7 1/5, that will be 7.2. Okay? Remember ha, hindi pa tayo nag-percent. So kung lagyan na natin siya ngayon ng percent, I'll put it percent here. So ano nang mangyayari? So because this is 7.2%, yung decimal talaga niya na equivalent is obtained, i-move natin yung decimal point na ito by 2 places going to the left. Okay? So we go to the left by 2 places. So meron tayong 7.2. Kanina, andito yung point natin. Then 1, 2. So lagyan na natin dito yung point. Lagyan natin ng isang 0. Okay? So ang decimal or ang decimal na equivalent ng 7 1/5% is 0.072. Sige, hindi pa tayo tapos ha. Ang gagawin pa natin is kunin natin yung 7 1/5% of 465. So, pag sinabi natin percent of something, ang operation na involved dyan is multiplication. Okay? So, we need to first get itong 0.072, i-multiply natin siya kay 465. Okay, so ano yung product? So, compute natin. Take note na yung multiplication is commutative naman siya, meaning pwede mong pagbalik ta rin yung order ng mga factors. So, this is just the same as getting 465 times 0.072. Sorry. 0.072. So, multiply natin 465 times 0.072. Sige, let's do it. 2 times 5, that's 10. 2 times 6, that's 12. And then plus 1 is 13. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Okay? And then, let's go to the next digit, that's 7. So 7 times 5. So this time, andito na tayo sa second digit from the right. So yung 7 times 5, 35. Dito na din natin ilagay yung 5. Okay, sa tapat kung nasaan si 7. 7 times 5, 35. So carry the 3. 7 times 6, 42. Plus 3, that's 45. Carry the 4. 7 times 4, 28. Plus 4, that's 32. Tama ba? Sorry. And then, di ba, pupunta tayo sa 0. Pero, nice property ni 0, multiply mo siya to any number, the product will be 0. So, we can just skip etong 0 na to. Hindi na natin siya i-multiply. Kasi 0 din naman lalabas. And then, we can now add these digits here. So, bring down to 0. We have 3 plus 5 is 8. 9 plus 5 is 14. Carry 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. And then, bring down the 3. Okay. Now, remember, we're multiplying 465 by a decimal. At meron tayong 1, 2, 3 decimal places dito. So, yung product natin, i-move din natin yung decimal place by 3 places. So, yung decimal place, 1, 2, 3. Andito siya. Okay? Bakit tatlo? Kasi meron tayong 1, 2, 3. So, 1, 2, 3. Therefore, yung product ng 465 at 0.072, this is 33.48. But we're still not done kasi yung gusto ng problem, i-round off daw natin yung product to the nearest tenth. Okay? So, asan ba yung 10th place? Yung 10th place is the digit immediately to the right of the decimal point. Okay? Then after that, that's the 100th place, the 1000th place, and so on. So, kung mag-round off tayo to the nearest tenth, yung gagawin natin is tingnan natin kung ano yung nasa 100th place. Kung less than 5 siya, putulin mo na sila lahat after the 100th place. But if more than 5 ito dito, ang gagawin mo, iakyat mo tong nasa 10th place. Okay? So, balik tayo sa problem natin kanina. Meron tayong 33.48. So, tingnan natin yung nasa 100th place. Ang nasa 100th place is 8. Of course, it's greater than 5. So, anong gagawin natin? Kung greater than 5, iakyat natin yung 10th place to 5. So, rounding this off to the nearest tenth, this will now give us 33.5. Okay, so may nag-show din ng kanyang solution. So, ano yung correct answer? It's 33.5. So, kung sa Bisaya pa nalipat, kasi nakuha na nila yung 33.48, kita nila may 33.48 sa choices, o yun na agad sinagot, letter D. Kumpletuhin yung problem ha, meron pa siyang additional part, rounded to the nearest tenth. So, yung 33.48, i-round off mo pa sa 33.5. Classmate from Team Skinner, hello po. Congrats po. Okay, sige. Check ko yung mga answer. May A, C, C, D. Maraming na tawag dito. I forgot the Tagalog word. Maraming na confused sa letter D. Kasi 33.48, ito na agad pinili nila. So, dapat kumpletuhin yung question, ha? Okay, let's go to number 9. Fraction ulit. Bumalik ang fraction. Perform the indicated operation. 1/5 plus 1/5 times 1/2. Nabudol. Sakto. Salamat, Coach Toto. Nabudol. Nabudol sila, nailad sila sa 33.48. Letter A. Bagsak po kailang practice pa naman to, di ba? Hindi pa naman to actual CSE. Letter A, 1/5. Letter B, 3/10. Letter C, 1/20. Or letter D, 2/15. Sige. So, this problem involves fractions at the same time, order of operations. So, ano natin yung PEMDAS, remember natin yung PEMDAS natin, tapos yung operations on fractions. So, 1/5 plus 1/5 times 1/2. And we have to remember PEMDAS. PEMDAS. Okay? So, masagot nila may letter A, meron ding letter B. Letter B. So, iba-iba, no? Hati sila sa A and B. Kasi PEMDAS tayo, nauna si M kaysa si A, kaysa kay A, di ba? Yung direction natin is from left to right. So, yung uunahin natin dito is hindi itong addition. Not this addition, but itong multiplication na to. This is what we will do first. Kasi in the order of operation, nauna si M kaysa kay A when we go from left to right. So we do this first, the multiplication, we get the product of 1/5 and 1/2. Now, kung multiplication of fractions, it's easier, no, compared sa addition and subtraction of fractions. Because what you do when you multiply fractions, you just get the product of numerator, and then you just get the product of denominator, and you're done. And then simplify whenever possible. So, yung 1/5 times 1/2, 1 times 1, that's 1. 5 times 2, that's 10. So, this is equal to 1/5 plus 1/10. Okay? Now, what's next? So, this is now addition of fractions. And our fractions, they have different denominators. They are dissimilar fractions. So, anong sabi ko kanina? If you're adding or subtracting dissimilar fractions, you need the LCD. And in this case, the LCD is easy to obtain kasi madali lang, no? 5 tsaka 10. LCD, when you say LCD, it's the LCM of the two denominators. 10 is divisible by 5. So that makes the LCD 10 immediately. So we get the numerator. 10 divided by 5 is 2, times 1 is 2, and then copy the operation plus 10 divided by 10 is 1, times 1 is 1. And we get 3/10. So the answer is letter B. Okay. So, yung mga nabudol sila sa letter A, siguro yung ginawa nila is nag-add sila before nag-multiply. Always remember, PEMDAS. That's our mnemonic for the correct order of operation. And when we say PEMDAS, we're doing it from left to right. Ito si M tsaka si D, sila yung magka-partner. Si A at si S naman sila yung magka-partner. So, between M and D, uunahin mo kung sino nauna from left to right. The same for A and S. Okay, nabudol sila sa letter A. Okay, number 10. Uy, nabutan tayo ng 1 hour. 1/4 pa lang tayo. Sige, let's try to move it along a little faster. PEMDAS be good to me. Sige, ito, I think this one is an easy question. In a bag of 35 marbles, there are 20 green marbles and the rest are red marbles. The ratio of green marbles to red marbles is blank. Letter A, 3:5.